So what is going on, guys? This is Taste. I'm bringing you another video here on the END channel. Sorry if my voice isn't that great because I've just woken up and I'm all dehydrated from being, well, pissed last night, which is pretty much why I haven't been uploading too much stuff on here, but I've got another video here. It does get a little bit slow at some points, but if you see the actual score in domination, you'll soon see why we absolutely stomp on these people. And also I didn't want to lose the score that I'm getting, because if you get 30-0 in END and you can prove that you got 30-0, then you get an award on the forums, and I was going for that by the time I got there at the end of the game, but I don't get it because the stupid game ends just before I get to it. But oh well, enough about the gameplay. Going into what I'm doing, because I'm going to talk about more drunken stories, although not my own, because I tend not to remember what happens when I'm pissed that much, and therefore I can't really tell stories about what goes on. But apparently I don't even do that much stupid stuff to really report on, but I'm around when a lot of other stuff happens, and it seems to get a lot better press than me talking about the arguments that I have with people. So we'll go for that. Oh shit, just hit my microphone, never mind. I'm hoping I've got enough time anyway. So basically this was probably 3 nights ago, maybe 4 nights ago. So I'm sat about in my room because my mate's trying to sort out my PC, because I've got a massive upgrade to my PC. I changed pretty much everything but the hard drive. It doesn't work beautifully, but it's getting there. There's a lot of problems going on with it. So he's trying to sort out what's going on. And one of my housemates comes home with his bird that he's got. I just sort of walking up to have a piss at the time. It's just evening, and then my housemate tells me not to ask any fucking questions, and the other one calls him a cunt. And I'm sort of like, well, this is a good start. I'll just leave him to it, go have a piss. She's completely fucking plastered, like well past the point where it's even safe to be around them. So me and my housemate sort of sat in the room, and we leave 2 of my other housemates and her in the kitchen. And basically, I'll put some names in so that it doesn't take ages. Dave's the name of the bloke that's with the bird, and Nathan's the name of the housemate that's not. So we're sat in in my room sorting out some stuff, and you can hear shit going on in kitchen, like. And then after about 5 minutes, you hear a massive thud, and Nathan just comes into my room with whatever he's been cooking inside in the kitchen to eat it, and he's just like, I'm hiding the fuck in here, because she's just fallen over in there after having a right go at everything, and I'm just going to sort of leave her there. I just sort of stepped over and left. I think that's a reasonable response to what's going on there. I'm like, yeah, it's probably for the best that that's happened. So he sits in here, and we've got a little peephole in all of our rooms so that you can see into the hallway and stuff like that. Every time the kitchen door goes, we're looking through there, and he's got this big clothes horse down near the front door, and we're just sort of looking through every time the door goes. She must have walked past about 6 or 7 times, and every single time she knocked this clothes horse down. So she's knocked us 6 or 7 times, probably in about 5 minutes. It's ridiculous. So then I run out of drink in my room now, so I'm like, oh shit, I've got to go into the kitchen. So I have to wander into the kitchen, and she literally just, the moment I go through the door, she goes, I'm going to be sick, and starts stumbling about the place. I'm like, oh hell no, you're not thrown up in this fucking kitchen. So I try to escort her up the stairs, like. So I'm sort of moving around with this random fucking piss bear about my house, right? We get halfway up the stairs, I'm like, come on, quicker, because I'm not very tolerant of people that are that drunk. But when I'm not, I'm alright if I'm that pissed as well, that's acceptable. But we're going halfway up the stairs, and she just starts falling backwards, and just grabs hold of my hand, and I nearly fall backwards as well. It's ridiculous. I just have to grab the pants, I'm like, oh shit. So I have to walk through like this. And then we get up there. And then it gets to about 4 o'clock in the morning, and Dave's got back, and go back into their room. Me and Nathan just trying to have a chat on the stairs, like, and all of a sudden, the loudest sex possible starts to appear from his room, and we're just like, oh my god, what is this? And about 10 or 15 minutes later, we both sort of just stood on the stairs telling her to shut the fuck up, because you wouldn't believe how loud it is. And it's not like the house is over soundproof anyway. And then it gets to about, hello, this is like pretty late in the morning, like I said, it's probably like 3 or 4 in the morning. And I decided, fuck it, I'm just going to go to bed. I can hear them, because I'm like beneath them and to the side. The housemate in the room next to him can hear. And then there's next door, where we're in a semi-detached house, which is where Dan was in here fixing my PC. He lives in the room that's like backs onto hits in between the 2 houses. He rang me and told me to go upstairs, kick through his door, and fucking tell him to shut the fuck up. I decided that probably wasn't the best idea, you know, it's a little bit far, especially considering apparently his door was unlocked anyway, but I thought, you know, I won't do anything stupid. Later on in the night after all of this had happened, apparently, she comes out of Dave's room, completely fucking naked, and just starts talking, knocks on Nathan's door and just starts talking to him about how apparently she eats too much and shit like that. And Nathan's just like, I was so tempted to just stand there and go, well, have you tried just eating less then, you super fat cow? That would have been a bit harsh. You know, you can't just say that to people. Especially if it's not actually that bad, so you know, fuck it. It's one of them classic ones where people say they eat much despite the fact they probably fucking don't. And then we sort of get up in the morning. Dave can't remember anything at all. Like, he can't remember having sex. He remembers like very, very vague moments, and that's like pretty much it. And Dan leaves him a message on Facebook, basically calling him a rapist, and Dave's not happy. I think it was almost as good as the night, because he's from Liverpool, so it's hilarious, because when he gets angry, he gets even more Scouse than normal. I know, if you've heard a Scouse accent, which you probably have from Nay, most of the people on here. If it's really, really angry, it's fucking hilarious. I remember one time me and Nathan, we've got really, really small rooms, so we put the chest of drawers in the bedside cabinets from our room in his room, because it's significantly bigger, and he just got in there and was like, what the fuck is all this? And started trying to get this chest of drawers back through the door, but all the doors are fire doors, so they shut on their own, and he was just struggling to get it through, and it was absolutely hilarious. But hopefully you enjoyed that as much as my last story. I feel it's more of a if you were there, it's funnier, but fuck it, why not? I'll see you about anyway.
This video was brought to you by Endeavour Gaming. If you enjoyed the video, remember to like, favorite, and subscribe. Follow us on Twitter to keep up to date with what's going on, and the link to our website is in the description below.